What's up, everybody? Team Visionary here, bringing you our first deck profile. And we have the team captain right here.
Hi.
So, what deck are we profiling today?
Satellarknights.
Satellarknights. How good's the deck doing?
It's doing really well. It's a good deck. It's tier 2, but it can take on the tier easily.
All right, let's jump right into it.
All right, so let's start with the monsters. Obviously, you want to play through the Neb. It's the heart of the deck. It starts the duel off. It keeps the duel going. You play 3 Altair because he makes all the rank 4 Exceed plays. Just amazing card. 3 Vega, a lot of people just play 2 because it doesn't do a lot by itself. But opening this and this is good for a Sukryomi combo, which I'll talk about later. It's just, you don't want a too low monster count in this deck. I played 2 of this. I was playing 3, but after you use her once, she's pretty much done. It's just an 1800 monster. Most of the time, it's just to send this guy. He burns your opponent. I've won plenty of games just burning and then going into Black Cord. Cowboy is just free 1,000 off your opponent just for hey, summon. And then since the new format, too honest because win. It's just win. It's nothing. Most light decks are going to be playing the 2 honest. For spells, I went back to the triple MST because Cleaforts, Skill Drain, Vanity, all the stuff that just says no to my deck. So triple MST, just can't change that. I do triple Rhoda for consistency. Obviously, I want to grab the Neb first turn. I want to grab a combo piece. And it's just, you can just set it as a bluff too if it's not useful at the moment. Back row's scary. I played 2 pots. I was playing 3, but a lot of time my deck will spam first turn with Vega if it's in my hand. But I still want to have search power for when I side deck. When it's not really about spamming, it's good, but at 3, does nothing for me. It's just I'll pot into a pot and be sad. 1 Regeki, I wasn't playing this card, then I was like, OTK, anybody? So I have to play that card. It's good. Forgive me, it's not shiny, I know. Book of Moon is too versatile, especially against Burning Abyss. If you book one of their monsters, all of them blow up, the smaller guys. So it's just oh, you're going to do something? No, thank you. And Shadal's Winda. Winda's really bad against my deck because I summon more than once per turn. Snatch Steal because it's legal. It's legal. Nothing else to say. Give me your monster. Let me, employ it for a turn or whatever.
Let me do something with it.
And I can use Triver to bounce the field and put it back in my hand. So, reuse. Soul Charge because, once again, it's too ham. You Soul Charge, you got plays. You can do anything and have this in your hand and you're just okay, Soul Charge, what you thought you were stopping. You weren't stopping anything. Too good. Recommend this in every single Satellarknight deck. Not playing it, you need to redo your deck. Just saying. Sorry. Triple Nova. This card says no to just about everything. It stops a monster, spell, or monster effect, spell, or trap. And you draw a card after, and it's counter trap. It's I will play Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. 3 Fiendish Chain. It's multiple reasons I play 3. 1, effect negation and attack negation. My monsters are weak unless I'm in an Exceed. I can bounce it back to my hand with Triver. Triver is a really important part of this deck. Reusing this, you're going to not die that turn. Triple Called the Haunted. This just sets up with all the Satellarknight monsters. Whatever I need from the grave, I summon it. It gets its effect off. End phase on my opponent's turn, and then once again, it can bounce back to my hand and just be reused. So reusing is just wonderful in this deck. It's too good of a card. Double D Prison. I've banished Dante's and Windows with this and been so proud of myself, which is why I play Double D Prison. I wouldn't play triple because sometimes it's just not going to happen for you. I played double Vanity. I tried triple. Triple was a bit much considering I special summon a lot. But when I get an Eggsy out or have Honest in hand, it's just like don't play Yu-Gi-Oh right now. One Warren because it's at 1. Stops Denko Seka. Denko Seka, you lose. Unless you got the Honest and they don't pop it with Dark Arm, like against Shadal's. Just stopping all plays is pretty good to me. Compulse for Winda. That's pretty much it. I don't. It's a versatile chainable card. Winda, I don't like that card. Bottomless Cleforts. I want to decide it, but I just felt like in the main, it's gonna hit something. Period. It's just gonna hit something. Even if it's just like a Virgil, like don't go to the graveyard for sir. We want you gone. Banishing is always better in Yu-Gi-Oh to me than destroying. Now I'll go to the extra deck. Starting off, 2 Satellarknight Driver. This card, when it's Exy summoned, bounces the entire field to both players' hand. So not putting monsters like Dante, Winda, and anything Shadal in the grave is good. And then it can send a card from your opponent's hand to the grave by detaching. Also, when it dies, summons a monster from your grave, so plays after it dies. Works well with Nova. Deltaros, I didn't want to play more than one of this. It's really good. It destroys any card on the field. So it also allows safe summons, so it's really good in the Nova. It gets its effect and everything. Ragna Zero, Cleforts, and Fire Fist, anything that's just boosting up. I'm like, let me draw cards. Number 80, this was a hard decision. I didn't want to play something with like 0 attack that didn't do a lot. But against random Lightsworn matchups or like Banishing Shadal fusions and Dante's, it's just good. And I equip it to my Exy and make it super Exy or something. Cowboy ends games. I rarely use the first effect. Just burn for 800 with the 1,000 guy, Al-Shaham, or whatever you call it. It's good. This kits over Killer if I'm ever faced with a Killer, or I could just be like, take half your life if you're open. I'm sorry that happened to you. It did. This won me multiple games. Just attack for 2,000. If you can't get over your monsters, attack for 2,000. Castell, I don't think I really need to explain this card. It has 2 effects, Maestro Book effect, and then shuffle whatever I don't need on the board, like a Light Mirror. People love to Light Mirror me. Blackcorn, another burn card. It's send, it's not destroy. I wouldn't play a rank 4 deck without playing this, I don't believe. Paladynamo, free 2,000 if you get its effect off, and even if you don't, if they destroy it, you draw a card. Honor Arc, this card's like legendary. As soon as it came out, it was like, hey, everybody get an Honor Arc or don't play rank 4 decks. If you don't have this in your extra deck, you're playing rank 4 deck. I think you're a scrub, I'm sorry. Daigusto Emerald. Just to put my Egg Seeds back in my deck, or shuffle like Altair's back in the deck, draw a card. Drawing's good, obviously. It's recycle, yes. Like I used it already. Oh, put Honor Arc back because it's legendary. Legendary, like Lugia or something. Sukiyomi, this is what I was talking about with Vega. If you open Vega and it's a Tellarknight, it's okay if your hand's kind of bad. Just get rid of like 1 card that's bad in your hand and send your hand, that can count as 1 card, and you draw 2. So it helps the deck cycle through. And at the end of my combos, when I got a useless card from the Neb, I'm drawing like Vanities, I'm drawing Bottomless, I'm drawing cards. Always good. And it's light, honest. Another card, I don't use it that often, but I can easily Altair Deneb +1, still have less than my opponent, blow up their field. And it's light. Try to attack over it, honest. Go to the side. I mean, everybody's side's different. Everybody plays different places. But general stuff against any dark deck, period, it's just good. Because I'm playing a light deck, so I can't do light there. Flip that. Yeah. See that now. Dust Tornadoes. I was playing 3, but that was too much. Just hitting continuous traps, like Vanity Skill Drain. Like, if they Skill Drain me, I lose. If they Vanity me at the wrong time, I can lose. Cleforts. Nobody likes Scout unless you're playing Scout. Stop it. Stop adding. Same thing. If they have like Skill Drain Vanity out and they're like, you lose, and I'm like, Fairy Wind, I get to play this turn. I will play Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 Soul Drain. Just grave decks, period. I don't like when it gets bounced back to my hand with Triver, but it's just a good card to have. I can't play Mistake because I add a ton. So Mind Crush on Rogue decks, Reinforcement, Tinky, all that stuff's out there. Summoner's Art, Mind Crush. Stop it. Or I can Triver something back to the hand and then Mind Crush because I know it's in your hand. Dimensional Fissure, grave decks, period. If I play Eggsy, all my materials go to the grave. I don't care about my Eggsy getting banished. It combos well with Dark Hole since it's at 2 now. So I could be like, oh, D-Fissure and then Dark Hole, your field's banished.
So is that why you like D-Fissure over macro?
Yeah, macro, I need my grave. So I need my monsters at least to go to the grave. Macro just banishes everything and I'm sad myself. So I don't want to do that. That's why I had to go with the Soul Drain. And then the last, Triple Max C, Burning Abyss, anything that spams the Shaddoll OTK, everything that just goes to end. You draw Honest, you draw combos, you draw Recovery. It's just too good. I want to play 2 and I was like, no, I'm going to draw this card because if I don't, I'll probably lose if the deck's going that hard. So yeah, overall, really good deck. It wasn't too expensive. Like I had most of the pieces, the core, like 100 or something. Good deck. So.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next video. See ya.